this one. Maybe next time.
All right. So now that we got through all that good stuff, we got to get to what we do every week.
David singing.
Oh, what you doing? Oh, what you doing? What you doing? Ba-da-da-da-ba. Toys for Tots. I'm going to do that for the whole month.
That's fine. I'm sure the kids appreciate it.
I didn't mention this one last thing. Contest ends December, the end of this month, or the end of December, and we'll announce the winners on January 2nd.
Of course.
So that's how long you have to do it. All right, Gerald, what you doing, buddy?
Couple things, David. How was your Thanksgiving?
Wonderful. Wonderful Thanksgiving.
Me too. It was great.
No disasters, no turkeys on fire.
No turkeys on fire, though the giblets were cooked within the turkey.
You got to.
I did not cook turkey this year.
You got to throw your family under the bus. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not throwing them under the bus. It was still a good turkey. We ate it, and we ate it for leftovers. It was still fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
No, you're.
But they did forget to omit the giblets and stuff in the bag.
Okay, a couple things. If you are new to turkey cooking, one, welcome. Two, you're part of the club now. Cooking a big piece of meat is fun. I don't know why. I just feel more like manly or
so
like
this
more...
is my thing with cooking like the turkey for one.
Yeah.
And it's not just the turkey, it's the main thing. So if you're hosting a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're hosting a dinner party, right? It's got to be stressful.
Oh, yeah.
If you're the one cooking the dinner.
Yeah.
Or the meat. Or for Thanksgiving terms, the turkey.
Yeah.
It's got to be stressful.
You can't mess up.
Oh, no. I've been in those shoes. It's very stressful. But like the self-fulfilling, like after the fact, when like the turkey is good.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever, and people are like, oh, wow, this is good turkey. And you're like,
good.
heck yeah, it's good turkey.
I didn't mess it up.
But man, is that stressful?
Absolutely, yeah. I remember I think I talked about this before. The first year I ever cooked a turkey was I had Alyssa's. This is when I was dating my wife at the time, and she invited her folks up to visit when we were living in Reno. And I was like, I'm going to cook the turkey. I'm going to be I'm going to be the cool boyfriend that knows how to be you wanted to be
you want to be the family man.
Yeah, and impressed, right? And of course, the turkey starts smoking because and it's like smokes and the alarms go off in the house. It was bad news bears, but it ended up tasting fine. And like they wanted to help because they're the sweetest people, but they're like, can we help? And I'm like, no, like I can do this.
I got it. Yeah,
leave me alone, but it worked out all right. Now, your brother and
my brother and sister-in-law cooked the turkey for the main meal, and I provided stuffing, which was
we'll get to that.
Fantastic, by the way.
But let's talk about the turkey.
The turkey was really good, other than the fact that, like I said, they forgot the giblets and the neck and stuff.
Yeah, if you are new to turkey, traditionally turkeys will have a bag of giblets and the heart inside a plastic bag that are usually inside the cavity of the bird, and then there's the
neck,
and then the turkey neck will also be either in that bag or in a separate bag, or kind of just separate and frozen inside there. So you got to check that. If you don't,
check the butt and the neck.
Check the butt. And
Unfortunately, they only checked the butt,
and
it wasn't there. So I guess another. But they forgot the neck. So check the neck. Remove those bits afterwards. Just boil them separately. And 2, make gravy. Gravy should be a part of every... Yes. If you make the turkey, you make the gravy.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, but gravy, I mean, I can... it depends. If you're going to make a gravy, my suggestion is try to use as much of the pan drippings as you can, because that's...
Of course,
that's
the fond.
The fond, if you will.
As they say, David.
Very good.
Yeah.
But you can make... other people make like a traditional, you make a slurry where you take water and flour, you shake it up, and you put it in like chicken stock. Yeah, something like that.
Our situation was the gravy was forgotten. And it was like, why do we need gravy? And my thing was like, Thanksgiving without gravy. Are you freaking insane?
Yeah, it's Christmas without Santa.
Kill yourself. I mean, seriously. It's gravy. So the mother-in-law went to Smith's and got some gravy, thank God.
That's good.
But don't forget the gravy, and don't forget to take the bits out of the bag. But honestly, the turkey was really good. I'm always worried as most of our Thanksgiving in our family are kind of a potluck tradition. So someone hosts and makes the turkey, and then everyone else brings their own side dishes.
But this went the different way.
Last year I hosted, so I made the turkey. So
delicious,
it's like a lot of the responsibility. Well, you didn't have the turkey.
Well, I could tell,
but
it was
very delicious. But a lot of the stress is on me. Where if you're bringing food, you're kind of like, oh man, I hope they make the turkey. I hope it's good. But this case, it was very good. Other than the fact that they forgot a couple things, but that's okay. You're making your first turkey, you'll learn.
Yeah.
But it was very good.
That's good for the first time. I mean, there's a lot of stress on there. I mean, that's good that it turned out. Are you a turkey fan generally, or are you a ham guy?
I prefer the turkey.
You prefer turkey?
I'm a big guy, so I probably prefer the poultry.
It's not like ham is like some lean cuisine.
No, I'm just saying, I think I prefer poultry over ham.
Okay.
Because it's less
fattening. What about like Christmas? Christmas, are you going ham or are you going turkey? Because
Christmas, honestly, our tradition for Christmas, and we'll get to this as we get to the Christmas episode,
yeah.
But we do Chinese food for Christmas.
That's true. I've heard that.
That's our tradition.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
we don't cook on Christmas.
At all?
F that. No.
Really?
No. I do breakfast Christmas dinner. Or Christmas... that does
That
makes
was
sense?
that makes
I
sense.
do Christmas on breakfast. I do we do mimosas. Normally make
brunch.
quiche. I'll make brunch or something.
Yeah.
And then for dinner on Christmas, we'll do Chinese food. We'll go out.
Gotcha.
But Thanksgiving is a meal where we cook.
Gotcha.
And this year I made stuffing, sage sausage stuffing.
Yes.
Oh my god!
So the sage, you mixed? Did you find sage sausage pre-made, or did you?
I made sage sausage.
You made it?
No. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I found.
Okay, I was just
sage
checking.
sausage. Jimmy Dean's makes some amazing sage sausage.
If you don't know this Jimmy Dean guy, he's into this sausage business and he is killing it.
Yeah, it was very good. But yeah, the first time I've made stuffing other than like stovetop,
Yeah.
it's very good. Turned out very good. I actually made it today during lunch.
There you go.
It was very good.
That is half the fun of Thanksgiving is the leftovers.
I think the stuffing itself tastes better as leftovers than fresh. Like, I don't know what it is.
Maybe.
But I also made a rumpkin pie, and yes, you heard that right, David. Rumpkin,
yes.
not pumpkin pie. But it was pumpkin pie with Sailor Jerry's rum in it.
Yes.
Very good, David.
Was it like boozy, or was it just kind of had a flavor of rum?
Not boozy, but it had the very... so I made like the first pumpkin pie the night before, and then the second to
And you asked me how long it takes to cool a pumpkin pie, and I was like, it takes like 8 hours because you got to chill it. Usually serve it cold. And
exactly. And like Sarah got some of it to taste it, and it was like vomit, pretty much. It was like all like gloopy and stuff, but it was still very good. And then it was more to like test the recipe. Make sure it worked very well, and I added more rum for the second recipe. And honestly, the rum taste from Sailor Jerry is kind of more on the back end. Like, it doesn't taste like I'm going to get drunk off eating this pie.
Right.
Which isn't the point.
That's what you don't want.
Yeah, a more complex rum has more of those spicy flavors to it, which
Sugar.
works perfectly for a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
It turned out very well.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely mix some stuff around. I want to make it to like... Oh, you got to make your rumpkin pie. I want to be like...
want to be that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Alyssa has a specific salad. I think I've talked about it before. It's like Jell-O with pineapple and marshmallows in it.
I've always wanted to have like, Gerald, this is your thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Gerald, make the rumpkin pie.
Yeah, that'll happen.
You know what I mean? Like, that's so cool.
Just keep making it, and eventually it'll happen.
And keep tweaking it until it's like perfect and
yeah.
unique and exactly so.
Yeah.
It was very good. I actually have leftovers at home rumpkin pie. I may have some tonight.
There you go.
Spoiler. What else I got here?
Well, real quick, I want to talk about my Thanksgiving before you move on.
Yeah. David, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I made a turkey.
You hosted.
I hosted this year, which was fun. I like doing
stressful.
that.
Did you host last year?
No, it's not. I don't find it stressful. What I find stressful is, the only thing that I ever find stressful is when someone comes over and they've like half prepared their dish, and they're like, "Oh, do you have an oven and all of these things that I need to?" And I'm like, "No."
Well, I have a oven, but I'm using it.
Well, not even that. They're like, "Do you have this spice?" I'm like, "No, I'm not making your dish."
Well, did you host last year?
No.
My thing is like host every other year.
Yeah, you got to take a break off. Like
exactly
with me and my wife, like we'll do my family for one Thanksgiving, and then the next year we'll do hers, and then we usually do the same thing with Christmas.
It's like next year maybe we'll host and we'll make the turkey, but you can't do it every year. It's just so stressful.
No, well for me it's not so. Like I said, it's not stressful. It's just more everything. It's like you have to become a restaurant. Everything has to come out at the same time.
Oh yeah,
it all has to come out hot. It all has to come out good. And there's always something that messes up. And
my brother was like, "Hey, do you have olive oil?" I'm like, "Oh heck yeah, I'll have some olive oil. Bring it." All right, cool. So we're late because like obviously I haven't made the stuff before,
right.
So we're making the morning of whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I needed your olive oil to make this side dish or whatever."
Right.
I'm like, "Oh, well, the whole dinner is pretty much delayed until the side dish finishes."
And
I
that
didn't know
sucks.
it was that important. Yeah,
And that's
so everything's got to be
it's,
perfect, which is super stressful about hosting.
But that's the good part about it being potluck. Potluck food can stay warm for a long period of time, and then it's also okay if you just throw it back in the oven. I mean, it's not going to kill it.
Same thing with her stuff.
But yeah, we did the brine turkey, the Alton Brown brine turkey. Again, I love doing it.
It's a classic.
Yeah, and like
I've done that 2 years now.
It's perfect.
The Alton Brown recipe's perfect.
It's really, really good. It did cook faster than I thought, which kind of sucked. Like I've cooked it, like they say, because it's the weight, and like some turkeys don't cook as fast as others. I don't know, but like this one, I usually takes about two and a half hours, sometimes 3, maybe 3 and 15 minutes before it gets up to temp that I need it to. This one was like, you okay there?
Yeah, I'm just hyping, yeah.
It was like an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, and it was done. So it kind of sucked because I was like, oh, we're
You're
done.
timing everything.
Yeah, everything was off. But other than that, it turned out really well. My wife makes this cream corn that's like crack. I'm like
I'm still waiting to taste.
Oh, it's so good. It's like cream.
Where are those cookies?
Oh, the double chocolate cookies.
Oh, yeah.
My wife, we had people over today to play board games, and she's like, I don't want to be a jerk, but I'm putting these away. These are too
Does
good.
she have one in the kitchen?
Oh, there's a whole thing of them in the kitchen.
I'm stealing one, but before
they're really good. Double chocolate cookies that we make. They're a pain in the butt to make because they have to chill the dough, and it actually wasn't as bad as I remember, but I don't know. You know what it is? I think it's because of the Blue Apron stuff. I'm in the kitchen more often, so it doesn't feel like such a chore. I don't know. So that was my Thanksgiving. I had a great time. Did you do anything on the day after or the day of after you?
So after Thanksgiving, we went to we had Thanksgiving at my mother-in-law's house, did all that bit, whatever. Then went to see my grandpa at his place, and every year we like to go to the Best Buy and see the ridiculous people waiting in line, right, for Black Friday.
I've been in line since Tuesday.
My grandpa lives by the Best Buy that actually my wife and I met.
Yes.
I think I've told this story on the podcast before.
Probably. It all repeats itself.
So this year, we like to make it a routine, go there for pie and coffee, dessert or whatever, catch up on my side of the family, and then go to Best Buy, just drive, laugh at the stupid schmucks, waiting for that stupid TV deal.
Yeah.
And then, go home.
Once you work in retail long enough, you're allowed to laugh, I feel like.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, you poor saps.
It's getting worse because
$300 of the TV is so worth it.
They did. I was reading an article that said if they actually did a study of the things that are on sale, like those doorbusters, and on average, those items are on sale cheaper later, months before and months after Black Friday.
Well, people don't realize, a lot of these big companies produce TVs specifically for Black Friday. So, these cheap TVs are cheap for a reason. And I mean the majority of, the doorbuster stuff.
Yeah.
The later stuff, we were like, oh, hey, get 50 bucks off this.
Yeah.
That's a good
deal.
That's all normal stuff. Yeah, good deal. So, anyway, we went to the Best Buy, and they were actually open, because this is kind of a trend that's happened the past couple of years, where they're actually open later on Thanksgiving Day.
Sucks.
And then, this is my thought on this, David. So, when I worked Black Friday, you'd have to be at work at 4 in the morning.
Yep.
And they open up at 5.
And then
do the doorbuster stuff.
The nightmare.
Where now what'll happen is they open up on Thanksgiving Day at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, but they don't open on Black Friday until 8. So I'm like,
they give a 3-hour gap to go home and refuel or something.
Well, I think it's almost better because it's better for the employees to work at least
close to a normal shift.
Close to a normal shift.
Right.
It's still crappy to work on Thanksgiving Day, but at least you don't have to work super early Friday morning, right?
Right, yeah.
So anyway, we go to Best Buy, see the saps, and we're like, oh, the store's open.
You became one.
We became one.
Yes, you did.
So we stopped, and we had to go inside, because like I said, this is the store that my wife and I met at, the Best in the West shopping
What did she?
center.
What department did she work in?
Customer service originally.
Oh, so she was...
Then Best Buy for Business.
Best Buy for Business? That's what she did?
Hang out in the PCHO aisle,
Oh my God. And you were a Geek Squad when you started, or what were you when you started?
No, I was working computers originally. She was originally working in appliances.
I want to know something.
Moved to BBSB, which is Best Buy for Business.
Yeah, I got it.
And then that's when I was like, oh, hey, girl,
But you always worked in computers?
Always worked in computers, and then migrated to
So you would walk up to somebody and be like, hey, you need a
computer. Looking at that computer, you bet you want this printer as well. And getting a Geek Squad Gold package. You know what I'm talking about if you work. Anyway, so we go to Best Buy on Black Friday. Or not on Black Friday, but Thanksgiving after my grandpa's house. Go in, see if they're open. We're like, let's just go inside.
Yeah, let's see
this
what's
is the
going
Best
on.
Buy we met at. Let's see if people are working here that we worked with.
Yeah.
Because what are the odds, right? It's been 10 years.
And it's kind of
a long time.
Was there anybody?
Yes, there was one.
Oh,
one person. Daniel Del Bozo.
Why you gotta put Daniel on blast, man?
Only Sarah would realize that joke. But I ended up walking out of the store buying a Sophos Play 1. Actually, which
what is it called?
Cool. Sophos?
Is that what it's Sophos?
Yeah, you know those the little hi-fi home audio systems.
Oh, so you can hook everything into one system.
Exactly.
Did you hook it up? Mm-hmm. What do you think? Take a drink?
Wow, you
Yeah, I waited right when you took a drink. Go ahead.
Very cool. We were looking for a kind of an easy AirPlay speaker for a few years now.
What's the price on it? What was it?
It was normally it's normally $200. It was on sale for $150.
That's not bad.
For a nice.
So how does it work? Does everything plug into it, or is it everything? Is it multiple units?
No, it's just a speaker you join to your Wi-Fi network and you play to it, and it's multi-room. So you can assign this speaker to this specific room.
So you get multiple
and
speakers.
You can add more speakers if you want.
You got one.
We got one.
Okay, and that's the hub. So the hub and one speaker, is that what it is?
It's the Play 1, which has one speaker, but they have the Play 3 and the Play 5, which they're single speakers, but they include more audio. But they have like sound bars and stuff. But anyway, it's the whole Sophos system. But anyway, we were just looking for an AirPlay speaker, something simple, easy you can AirPlay to, and good quality was the biggest thing because we were messing with Bluetooth speakers for a while now, and those are garbage.
Yeah, you can't really.
Yeah. So anyway, we were part of the trend.
Yes,
of,
you are. You're part of
producing.
the problem.
Yeah, we were part of the
But
problem.
you're saying because of you think because of Thursday now being open late, the Black Friday craze has been calmed a little?
A little bit, yeah, because you don't have to open right at 5 a.m. You may open at like 8, because Best Buy opened at 8 o'clock. And you still have the doorbusters and stuff, but a lot of those doorbusters happen on Thursday instead of the Friday.
Yeah, the problem I have is you're just basically, you're at some point they're going to just be open. There's just not going to be any time closed on Thursday. That's the problem that I have is like, just get over it. Like, you're going to do it, so just do it. Like, it's slowly this idea of normalizing, like, oh, well, it's normal to have to now work after you get done eating turkey, which is terrible, by the way. Because, like, the last thing you want to do is, like, go to work after you've eaten all this delicious, heavy comfort food. But
let's just hope all the people that worked there at Best Buy that day when we went don't celebrate Thanksgiving or something. Let's just hope.
That's really what it is. It's, and, like, the last bastion now is Christmas Day. Like, Thanksgiving has fallen.
Well, they're saying, like, yeah, Thanksgiving is done. Right,
like
for those
Deep.
retail employees.
It has fallen.
And yeah, because all the shopping would be done by Christmas anyways. But anyway, so yeah, we got a good deal. I went to, did you go shopping today, David?
I don't shop.
Or yesterday?
I don't shop Black Friday. I make a conscious effort not to be part of that nonsense. I think I worked in it for too long, and I know the good parts and I know the bad parts. I mean, there are good parts to Black Friday. I mean, it is a big boom for a lot of companies. But it's madness and it's people frustrated. I don't understand that. Like, they're frustrated that it's busy. I'm like, this is the biggest shopping day of the year. Don't you get it? Like, it's going to be people coming in with like I'd like to return something. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you doing? And then the second, like I said, just people who have no patience, and then people who are just, I don't mind the jolly people who are like, oh, look at the spectacle of like everyone's going crazy and all the deals. And you can find good deals here and there, but like, it just feels like I remember when I worked in retail, it was like, we know the prices of like when everything goes on sale in the store. And we're like, this is an okay deal. This isn't the best deal of the year.
It's not like the best.
Right, and that's what's frustrating. Occasionally,
and like the biggest thing to remember is a lot of these people sell this
stuff
crap.
Right. Yeah, specifically
at Black Friday deals, specifically for. So like you get that off-brand TV for a good deal. It's like, yeah, it's an awesome good deal, but it's a good deal for a reason, and maybe not last as long as something you would spend an overprice on.
And like I looked on Amazon for some of the lightning deals and stuff like that. The problem with Amazon, it's become it's a yard sale. It's a giant electronic yard sale. There's so much much stuff that it's like it's too much. It's like it's the Netflix of it's like I don't know what I want to watch. There's too much.
Speaking
stuff.
of Amazon, David.
Yes.
So I did a little bit of shopping on Friday.
Yeah.
I woke up after my wife went to work on Friday. Bless her heart. I went to Walmart.
Yes,
but it was not like 9. It was like 9 a.m.
That's you're brave.
So a lot of the doorbuster stuff was done.
Yeah.
So honestly, I went to look for clothes for a Christmas party that we're having later in December for work, and I was looking for just like clothes or whatever. And they didn't really have a lot of good deals, so I got like shampoo and like the normal crap you'd get at Walmart on any other day.
Is this shampoo on sale for Black Friday?
And it was funny because like you walk into like electronics and like they got the Xbox One games, the PS4 games, and it's kind of crazy. But when you go into like the grocery area and there's nobody there.
No, of course.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because
I got my grocery shopping done, which is great.
There you go.
But I drove over to Home Depot after, got a pretty good deal on a pre-lit artificial Christmas tree, which is perfect because we were looking at replacing our piece of garbage after.
How long have you had your one that you have now?
Probably about 6 years now.
That's a long while. Do you ever do the fresh
shedding
tree?
Now? It's not like pre-lit or anything, and like putting lights on a tree is the most like frustrating bit of putting up an artificial tree.
Do you ever do a fresh tree?
No, we've never done.
I always feel like I'm going to catch it on fire.
Well, one, we have, I guess my wife drives a CRV, so I guess that's big enough to carry a tree on the roof, but we don't have roof rails or anything.
Just scratch it up, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just a huge pain in the dick. So, like, honestly, I'd rather just get a fake tree, use that fake tree for like 6 to 8 years, and then just buy another one. So this one's pre-lit. It's got like the LEDs.
You just open it up
color
and
changing.
Done.
Yeah, we put it all up last night. It's perfect.
Cool.
But so I got that 20% off.
There you go.
Worth the Black Friday deals.
The trick is to buy it after Christmas. That they sell it for like nothing.
No, I know. And this is the problem with buying artificial trees after Christmas. It's like, yeah, you get good deals after Christmas, but you're so broke from buying Christmas,
of course,
during Christmas.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
You don't get that problem.
Anything else?
That's pretty much it for Black Friday. Other than that, David, this week, big news in Vegas. If you're a Vegas fan,
okay.
we live in Las Vegas, as you will know.
Opposed to another Vegas?
Well, our city is called Las Vegas. So this week...
Thank you for clearing that up.
Our official hockey team was revealed.
And you're a big hockey fan, NHL hockey.
I wouldn't call myself a big hockey fan. I'm a fan of the Anaheim Ducks. Go Ducks!
Okay.
Flying V.
I don't think they do that, but okay.
But they did reveal the team name for this week, and it is, drum roll, David. The team name is the Vegas Golden Knights.
It's terrible.
So not Las Vegas.
The Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah. For one, I got a bunch of issues with this team name.
Okay.
David. One, our city is Las Vegas, right?
We're also
not Vegas.
We're also the Silver State.
We are the Silver State.
So that's already... Golden is California.
Right.
Like,
and not only that, but it's like the golden shower. You know, you get that joke
easy,
and all that kind of
right.
stuff. But not only that, but like if you watch, they had a live stream of the event at the Toshiba Square, which is in front of the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah, they built a new arena for this, or they built a new arena, and they're going to be there in addition to a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, the T-Mobile Arena.
I'm impressed how they squeeze that into the Strip. Like, if you've ever been to Vegas or even seen videos, everything on the Strip is very, very tight. It's a one street, it's got a bunch of casinos and stuff, and they shoved a stadium in between like the freeway,
like Caesars and stuff.
Yeah, and it was like,
and it looks great.
It looks awesome.
I haven't seen the inside of the stadium yet. I've seen the outside, like the Toshiba area and stuff, and it's really great.
Yeah.
But they had this press conference outside during the naming and stuff, and it was just super embarrassing. Like they had like
awkward.
Well, yeah, they had like a press video of like, this is our team name and like the history of Vegas and getting the NHL team here. And the video just showed like a placeholder, like Las Vegas hockey placeholder slide. And they didn't actually have the video, so that was super embarrassing.
Oh, you mean like the actual people who did the PowerPoint screwed up?
Yeah.
That's sad.
And then like during the reveal of like, this is our team, the Vegas Golden Knights, and they had pyrotechnics like cued to like him saying the name, but he said it like a little early, so he had to say it twice to get like the pyrotechnics off. It was just super cringy, and it's like, I wish we were the Las Vegas, because that's our city name, not Vegas.
I don't mind that.
Knights, not
just
Golden Knights.
Las
it's just
Vegas
too many syllables.
Well, Las Vegas Knights makes sense. It has that double entendre, right? Las Vegas Knights. You come out, you get drunk, you play some craps and blackjack. Like, but it's nights like a sword fighting night. Like
exactly.
But not Golden Knights. We're not even the Golden State.
They were playing with the names Golden Knights, Silver Knights, Black Knights were a couple names. But why not?
Black Knights would have been cool.
I'm fine with just
every
Knights.
time we lose, it's like we'll call it a draw.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, I would be better with just like the Las Vegas Knights.
It might change, like you had the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, and now they're just the Ducks. So maybe eventually it'll just drop, or like the
maybe. But
it used to be the Devil Rays. Now it's just the Rays, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, and people are like, it's too satanic. Really? It's okay. All right, we'll call them the Rays.
Officially in the NHL, we are the Vegas Golden Knights. Get used to it.
Bad name.
I guess I'm.
What's
a fan
the logo?
Of this team.
Is the logo looking any good?
The logo is actually very cool. It's like a knight's helmet, but the negative space of like where your eyes would be is a V. It looks very cool.
That's cool. Like the mask is in a V. It's got for Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah. It's very cool. I just wish it was the Las Vegas.
When is it? When are they coming?
It'll be next season. So at the end of the current season, I'm assuming they'll do a expansion draft, which I've never been a part of. So that'll be kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't think so.
More on that later.
Yeah, stick around.
Yeah, stick around. But so that'll be very cool to see. And then starting next
tickets?
year. Yeah, for sure. I'm assuming it'll be in the same Pacific West division as the Ducks and the Kings.
There you go. So you can see a couple games.
Stuff. I'm a Ducks fan, so but I guess I'm a Golden Knights fan as well.
Golden Knights.
But a lot of jokes are made. It's like during a placeholder, it's like I'd like to see the Las Vegas placeholders as the team name instead.
I'm concerned because one of the big reasons they don't have a professional sports team, which they always said was the gambling. The problem with that is
which I don't get.
The internet was invented a few years ago, guys. Yeah. It's not that hard to.
But people are like, "Oh, we can't have sports teams here because they're going to be gambling. They're going to throw the games and stuff." It's like,
they could do that anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they could get a bookie to do it
in any other state,
right?
Yeah.
And so the other option was, the other reason was, no one's going to go see it. There's not enough locals here that care about a local sports team, and that's true to some extent. The problem is that our teams are usually terrible. When we have a good team, like the college team, the Runnin' Rebels, like when their basketball team's good, when their football team's good, people turn out. It's just people don't like to go see bad teams, which is right. That's why, until now, the Raiders are now going to move. because they were terrible.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. They're now doing well, so they might stick around. Or that's how it always is.
But they did sell season tickets for the hockey team like 2 years in advance or a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, they sold out on season tickets.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I used to go. They had a IHL team here, which was like the farm league.
The minor league,
yeah, and so they used to have the Las Vegas Thunder here, and I used to go as a kid, and I loved it. If you've never been to a hockey game, even if you don't like hockey. It's just
hockey is so fun.
It's a fun game to be at. It's like baseball. Baseball on TV is terrible to watch, in my opinion. And
most sports on TV,
I'd say football and basketball are about the only ones that are enjoyable if you're not a fan.
Football, you get like the replays and all that kind of stuff, which is good. But like live, you get the energy of obviously the stadium and all the fans and stuff, which is great. You don't see the commercials. So, and hockey is one of those games where you have very few, like they have to force commercial breaks almost because it's just constant. Other than when you have like the ice girls and stuff on.
Yeah, but the line changes, the substitutions haven't happened in game, so it's not like this. Take a pause, put in a new. It's
very quick pace and stuff.
Yeah,
and it's super intense. It's
so much fun, and it's nice and cold. There's like it's not super hot outside. You know, like when you go to a baseball game or a football game, it's like
miserable,
90 degrees, sun beating down. Here you're in a nice arena. It's nice and cold. Mm-hmm. It's awesome, and it's just a ton of fun. The jerseys are cool. The game is fun. It's a lot of fun, and you get every seat's a good seat. Some sports there's not because it's all it's a circular and it's all glass. You know what I mean? There's not like it's good to be in the center, obviously.
Yeah.
But even behind the net is not a bad thing. And I remember as a kid because the Las Vegas Thunder were terrible for a long time, so we used to get tickets on the cheap. And I used to remember we'd be up at the bottom banging on the glass. And I remember there was a guy on that team. His name was Patrice Lefebvre, which he ended up playing in the NHL for a little bit.
What team?
The Calgary Flames. This was before they got dropped and then came back, I think, maybe. Anyways, it was a long time ago. But he was a goon. He was terrible at hockey. He was great at fighting. That's all. So one time, he came up to the glass and I was sitting there, and I go, Patrice, go kick that guy's ass. And he's like, and he nods at me. He goes and skates over and just punches the guy and gets in a fight. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, minor leagues.
It was awesome. It was so much fun. I mean, I don't think it was Patrice Lefebvre. No, his name was Sasha Lakovich, I think was his name. It's all these,
I like we were like, it's not this name that I remember. It's this totally different name.
No, but Patrice Lefebvre was actually a decent player on the Las Vegas Thunder.
But anyway, like I'm excited regardless of how bad our team name is, and maybe
it's a professional.
I'm assuming
team.
I don't know how the expansion draft works, but I'm assuming it will be bad for our first few years. Yeah. But I'm still excited for a major sports team to come to Las Vegas.
It shows if the experiment can work.
Exactly,
and I'm
sure
worried.
We'll see.
I'm generally worried because I don't know if enough people are going to go see hockey games in Vegas, but maybe.
Well, the biggest thing was selling those season tickets in advance, and a lot of people bought them. So we'll see.
No, I'm saying like 2-3 years.
I'm definitely going to go to a couple games. Obviously, if we're in the same division as Ducks, I'll definitely go.
I'll go for sure.
We'll report on Sit Down Center when those happen.
We'll do a live show or something fun like that.
Other than that, David, what you doing this week?
We got a couple things. First things first, today we played some board games, which I always do every week.
Yes.
So this week we played, today we played, it was me, you, Jordan, our buddy David, and then my wife. We all played Battlestar Galactica, which is based on the second version of the show, because you didn't watch the original one back in the 70s.
So the good version.
Oh well, you're gonna offend some people out there.
Okay.
But the game is based on that second
the
sci-fi channel version of it,